Hey, it's me, Brian, with TeachSelfAwareness.com. Welcome back to another video, daily spiritual tips for your spiritual trip. Yeah, simple self-awareness principles, practices, spiritual guidance on acting out our best life possible. What am I talking about today? Well, I'm going to pull an oracle card and we're going to use that card for inspiration to share a message. And remember, oracle cards are nothing weird. They're nothing scary. They're nothing demonic. Ooh, why would we think such a thing? They're just a card with an image and a word or sentence on it. And look around, images and words are everywhere, and we are using these things to inspire us, to interact with, to create this reflective relationship. We see something, we make some meaning out of it, and that meaning can inspire us in one way or another, right? So why? What? Look, so I was driving the other day and I was stopped at a stoplight and I turned and I looked and I saw a little pond and I saw a little boat in the pond, like a canoe. And I thought, oh wow, that reminds me of when I was little and I was with my grandfather and we were on the lake in Connecticut and we were fishing. And then that led me to more images of pictures of my grandfather, pictures of the lake, pictures of me being a little bit scared of putting the worm on the hook, but then him saying like, hey, this is not a big deal. Let me show you. So he was calm, he was instructive, he was clearly confident about how to fish. And there he was helping me, demonstrating to put the worm on the hook. Then now I see me putting the worm on the hook. Boom, wow, what a beautiful experience. Look, words and images are in my consciousness and they are feeding me an experience of reflectivity that I'm doing by remembering, right? And all of this because I was sitting at a stoplight and I noticed a pond over in the corner of my eye. So I want you to realize, look, anywhere we are, we're going to face words and images, and it's always an opportunity if we are calm and clear-headed and spiritually awake, conscious, aware of our surroundings, we're able to kind of let go and let those beautiful memories or beautiful new associations crop up, and they can give us some type of a meaning, or they can help us see something deeper that we may have forgotten about. Now, how do I feel knowing I was visiting my grandfather out there on that lake, right? Being a child again, how does that feel? Oh my God, it's so good. It's like tapping an invisible resource of unlimited joy, joy, joy energy. So happy, so uplifting. And that is the card that we're pulling for today. I spread joy. I spread joy. Look at this oracle card. So look, it's just an image and a sentence. I spread joy. And right away, like some of the definitions of this card, you can see like she is all light blue and glowing. And what we're talking about there, it's an easy symbol in this field for the throat chakra, which is the communication system. And it's just saying like, hey, let's surrender our communications to going upward and spreading a whole life of joy, right? Of digging into joy and what that feels like and what that looks like and what that is described like. Just in the way that I describe the joy that I experience by what? Being at that stoplight and then remembering that whole association in my database, in my memory, about my grandfather and fishing and the experience on the lake. I spread joy. I spread joy. So look, what was I just doing there? I wasn't recounting a story to you of something crappy, something dark and scary, right? There's nothing wrong with talking about dark, scary, crappy stories. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm a recovered drug addict. I'm a recovered alcoholic. Do you think I might have a few dark, scary stories packed in this database called Brian? Absolutely. Oh my God, absolutely. But why do I need to spread that with you right now? I don't. I can spread joy. So I talk about my grandfather. Hey, here's another one. How about the time that I'm just remembering now, right? Because it's connected to my grandfather. It's the story about my dad, and I can see him right now in the basement of the house I grew up in. And he is a carpenter, right? And he learned it from my grandfather. He learned it from his dad. And oh, that's so good. Look, how joyful to see that dads pass on skills and abilities to their sons. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, and on that note, that's what this story is about. See, I'm down there in the basement at my dad's workbench, and I was just getting ready to work on a model rocket. A wooden model rocket for the Cub Scouts. And the Cub Scouts is a little group of boys who get together and learn principles of like thrifty and brave and all sorts of little skills and learn how to be part of a group and how to do little learning tasks, how to grow and how to take steps to be able to overcome situations. My dad is there helping me by supervising and giving me some guidance, some spiritual guidance, some life guidance on how to build this rocket for what was called a rocket derby. Now, a rocket derby is when you have these rockets that are made out of balsa wood that have propellers, and you create the kit and you get it all ready and you decorate it, and then you race them across on these strings, and they all race next to each other, and whichever one wins, wins. My dad is there helping me, coaching me, just letting go and letting me actually do the work, but at the same time giving me some gentle guidance and direction from his expertise, from his skills that he learned from his dad, my grandfather. My dad guides me. I win first place. I am super happy, and that joy is so amazing for me to have in me. So when we are out and about and we are spiritually awake and we're aware and calm, we're able to see things in new ways or be reminded of old joys that can crop up, and it's beautiful. Now, we want to be able to share these joyful things because we'll feel good because we re-experience it, and then others will be inspired to remember their joyful things too. So for example, if you want to be someone that spreads joy, when we're out at a social situation, start to tell stories to other people about the things that really give you joy in your life. For example, I was at a holiday party the other night. I decided I was going to bring some joyful stuff, the best of me there is. So I started talking with someone about running because I'm a runner. I like to run. I've been someone who has run a lot over the last year, and I ended up completing a marathon. What? How do you run 26.2 miles? It's amazing. I got to sit there and talk about all the beautiful experiences that I have with running, how it expands my mind, how I'm able to use my imagination and really get into that high vibrational state. There's just this pure energy that runs through my body when I'm running. As I explained it and described it with my words and my descriptions and felt it in front of them, I was spreading joy. I was packing it into the experience, and you can see all this purple haze around here. That purple haze is all of the high ideas, all of the wisdom, all of the magic, that new stuff that you're getting revealed to you, packing joy and giving an expression of joy to other people so that they can see that we love what we do. So when you go into a social situation, you can share some of the activities that you are joyful about. Do you like gardening? What do you like about it? Do you like seeing the little plants pop up and be like, oh my God, another little one is born? It's your unique perspective on the activities and interests that you love, that bring joy, that you express joy with. Those are the things that you can pack into the stream of life when you are out and about in social situations. Also, even with your family, with families and close relationships, if we sit and listen to them talk about what they really like, then we will see and feel the joy running through their lives, and that'll ignite ours also, right? So with my son, right, he's 12, he just got a phone, and I know, I can tell just by watching him play around with it that he is overjoyed. So I'll ask him questions like, hey, what's it feel like to have that phone? It feels great, Dad. What? And when he answers, I want to spread that joy and reflect it back and be like, I know, right? I feel that way too about the things I love. So we can meet each other, greet each other, enjoy each other, and be enveloped in this beautiful space with this beautiful shape of joy. Now, if you're having one of those days where you just can't seem to connect to any of your own joyful stories, guess what? You can always borrow a joyful story from a book or a movie that you've experienced. What? Yeah, it doesn't even have to be a joyful thing that happened to you. You could just recount somebody else's joyful experience. Hey, we are joy-spreading machines in a way, like we have the ability to pack into the stream of life all of the wonderful, joyful things that we can imagine and feel. Thank you for being here. please subscribe to this channel. If you don't have a YouTube account, just create one. It's free. And then subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and change it so that you get notified of every video. You have to select the bell and say that you want a video every time I upload one. Next, please like this video if you haven't already. I haven't left enough reminders in the video, have I? But please like it because that's important to me. And also, if you could, help me by commenting below. I want to know about what you think about these videos. I want to know what's on your mind. I want to know what I can do to be more helpful. What other content would you like to see? So please comment below. Hey, share some joyful experiences if you'd like. Enjoy your day. Enjoy living your life. Packing joy into all of the people and situations you encounter. Enjoy your awareness.